go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live.
Hi, everyone. How are you today? Clean my glasses. Put the air on. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. All right. Can't get this on right now. Good morning. Good health, mother of brats. How are you? I can't get this on today. Oh, there you go. Good health, Cat G. How are you? Noel, good health. How are you too? Colton, how are you? Hi, everyone. How are you doing today? All right. Oh, I meant to add a picture. Let me see if I could do this. Does anybody know? Ugh. Ugh. What Claudia is doing with Michelle ATLien? Does anybody know besides me? What's the question I should be asking? $0.82. This is how. Oh, hi, Malika with the red heart. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Cece Harmon. Good health, good health, good health, Malika. Good health, C Harmon. Does anybody know the story? Is there more to this story? Oh, what did I say? Oh, damn it. I don't know. No, it would be up here somewhere. So, oh, is that it? No. Is that it? No. Where is it? Oh, damn it. Oh, B. No. No. Nope. Nope. What is that? Nope. Nope. Oh, man. Oh, I got to take some of these pictures out my system. Because it's hard to keep track of new things that I come through with. Oh, come on. What did I do with it? Ugh. Oh, you know what I heard? I heard that. Oh, God. Shut up. All right. Fuck it. Just fuck it. Just fuck it. Let me try one more time. Oh, this is it? 872? All right, let me try 872. Still don't see it. Mm-hmm. Okay, is this it? Yeah, got it. Does anybody know anything about this? Claudia Jordan has confirmed she's going to sue blogger, YouTuber Michelle ATLien Brown. Does anybody know anything about that? And what question do you want me to ask? What's the question? All right. So, what are we going to do? Uh, so, story time. Now, I don't know if I'm going on these any of these dates in the future just to have a good story to tell you all, but I've decided the best way to handle any craziness that I go through is to tell you all. Like, why should I hold it from you? So, I go to this farm, right? And I meet this guy at this farm. I notice the owner of the farm will not be left alone. I guess with a woman. That's what my impression is. So he makes sure somebody's always there. I'm of gratitude. I could care too less. I have no interest in any anything. So he secures himself, secure yourself. I'm happy about that. This is so dirty. So every time I go, there's a different man there. But just the nicest of men. Like they're just gardeners, right? They just do their job, right? So the other day, Saturday, Friday, I can't remember, I go to the farm. There's another guy there, and I did notice his bracelet. Like he had a citrine bracelet on and encased in copper. Okay, why is she suing her? Oh, Michelle calls her a colorist? Maybe we should stop using that word. I think there is some truth to it, though. Claudia, your husband put out something that you openly admitted it was your voice. It was what you said. You don't know anything. Did it say why she's suing? No. You know these half blogger posts, they don't know how to give you the real juice. She is suing because, like, say it. Or like Sky says, name names. All right, back to me. So I go to pick some sweet peppers, and at my exhaustion level, I go to sit down and drink some water. He's got like four cats on the farm. They fucking love me, these cats. I love them too. I'm gonna bring them some food. And oh man, I'm not going to the farm this weekend. Oh, damn. Well, I'll buy some food and sit it in his car for later. Anywho, he's one of those guys that I don't think is feeding the cat. He says, They live off the land. Well, okay, but can we can we act like we're doing something for the cat? In any case, I'm pretty sure he doesn't feed the cats. So I'm going to bring some cat food. And once they see that I'm bringing the cat food, they're going to love me more. You know, cats will follow your scent home. They'll follow me home. I already know it. But I have to talk to them and say, I can't have cats, so you can't, like, just stay up here. You're safer up here, guys. Don't be stupid. Okay, so these cats have no bugs on them, no fleas. Like a city cat got fleas, got bugs, air gets dirty. These cats got nothing on them. All right, I talk too much about ridiculous stuff. So, hi, good health day, Walker. So the guy comes up to me, the one with the citrine on his arm, and he starts to talk to me. Yada yada, boom boom boom. Where are you from? I'm here. I'm there. Da 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 da. I got this in my blood. I got this in my blood. Da 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 da. When he says, "I really like talking to you," I was like, "Oh, thank you," but I'm not thinking of anything. He goes away, comes back with a pen, and he says, "Do you have a piece of paper?" I had a lottery ticket in my purse. Always got a lottery ticket in my purse. So I gave him the lottery ticket. He gives me his number. And I said, "I'll call you. I'll text you," right? Because the thing that drawn me to him was the fact that he pulled out a bag of crystals. It wasn't the crystals. It was a very clean bag that he pulled out of. And I don't know, I like that. Okay. I text him 2 hours later. He texts me back and he's like, "Do you want to go out with me tomorrow?" Meaning Sunday. And I said, "Sure." Sure. He's like, "I get off at work at 4. So do you want to meet, you know, 5-ish?" And I said, "Sure." Of course, I'm late, right? You know what story was coming about the man at the farm. Because when you meet up with new people, it means new experience. But it's not the man at the farm, who, by the way, I simply adore. I really adore this man. He's very prominent in the community, very well educated, married. So it's not, I literally go to the farm for my own peace. I love it. But he always has these men at the farm. And of course they're checking me out. Like I'm not stupid, right? But this one is bold. So this one comes and he's like, "Can I get your number?" I said, "Sure." We go out on a date. I'm late, of course. Like, "Take your time. It doesn't matter." Okay, okay. Don't tell me to take your time because I'm gonna put you to the test. I'm gonna test the anger level, right? I'm usually on time for dates. I don't believe in making people wait. In any case, I get there and he's very metaphysical, right? Very metaphysical. So I looked at him, I was like, "Oh my God, it's so refreshing to have someone around that I can talk about metaphysical and aliens and this and that." And he's like, "Yeah." But then I realized he didn't know who I was. So he starts like lecturing to me. And the lecturing was like surface level. It wasn't anything that, one, I hadn't already heard. And two, some of what he said was true, but not 100% truth, like not verifiable truth. And I get a little bothered when something is truthful, but where are you getting your sources is where I'm going to come from. I didn't bother saying that. I realized he was lecturing me, and this was no longer a date. So I pulled the plug and I said, "I'm a psychic." Full stop. I didn't say that to him, but I was like, "I'm a psychic." So, of course, it jumbled him. "Yo, you trying to tell me about, you know, the SUN is really SON, which I get that. And you're trying to tell me about Egypt, and I get that. You're trying to tell me about the Grand Canyon, and the Grand Canyon is a portal. I understand that. But we're not having a conversation about my agreement with him, what I know. So when I say to him, oh, I agree, and this is why, he disappears, right? Because he only wants to tell me, it's almost like he never gets to have an audience, right? So when he does get an audience, he wants to talk. So then I go, what's your sign? He goes, Gemini. So he's just a Kanye West. Kanye West don't listen to shit either. He says to me, what's your sign? I say Leo. And he gets a little quiet. And so I don't bother asking him why he got quiet. I don't care. So he says, oh, maybe, you could read me. I says, no, I don't read people that I date. I see too much, and it becomes a lecture to the people that I date. And you're not dateable because I see too much. So I never read. But I got people that could read you. So we went back on to talking about metaphysical stuff. And where did we get? Oh, and then we never really talked. Like it was more of a one-sided conversation. And then we got stuck on the word, the number 8. He says, when's your birthday? I go 8-8. So he does this whole numbers thing inside his head, right? Probably a genius, but never probably has Asperger's. That's probably what he has more than anything. He has Asperger's. I also noted that he started out with his, song, right? My mother abandoned me. My father abandoned me. They're both on drugs. I was in foster care. Men, please don't start out with your pathetic stories. Please don't do that. I got a story. I got a whole story. Been abused. I get you. Don't start out that way, right? Unless you could tell me how you took a part of your life and made something better of yourself. Because that's a struggle. The struggle is when you have a disproportionate upbringing, but somehow you made it through. Like, I like the winning hero. I like those stories, right? Hi, Demetra. In any case, I give no sympathy to his story, but I found out that we have orphanages. And I was like, what? I was like, that would be really interesting to nurture the orphanage kids in a metaphysical kind of way. They teach them meditation and teach them, how to organize their anger, their sadness. And I was like, what? We have something like that here? He's like, yeah, I grew up in it. So we get to the number 8, and he says, 8. He says, oh, so it's 8. And I said, yeah, infinity. And he goes, 8 is not infinity, 9 is. He goes, you've been lied to. It's not infinity. I said, well, it is infinity, but it's infinity by way of forever, right? So he goes, no, it's going from one point to the next. I said, no, that's not infinity. Infinity doesn't come back, it stays forever, exploring forever. Love is infinite. You could stop love, but that's not how love is designed. And I said, the universe is infinite. The universe will never end. You will always be out there in the universe exploring. That's infinite. He goes, no, no, nine is. And then he goes, prove your source, prove your source. I'm like, am I having an argument with you? He goes, no, we are not having an argument. We are debating. And I was like, I don't know if I want to debate on a date. So I pull out my numbers book, right? And I say to him, let me just read nine to you. And I say, nine has the final single digit. Nine represents the end of a cycle or the end of a phase of life, and the preparation for entering a new phase of existence. Which is why by the time we get to 10, 10 is the ending. But if you add 1 and 0 up, the ending brings upon a new beginning. Hi, Atia. So I don't even get to finish this at all. Like there was so much more to tell him. And he goes, no, no, no. Nine is infinity. Nine is infinity. So I say to him, so at some point he says to me, we have to agree to disagree. And I says, no, I don't assign myself to that phrasing. We can't agree to disagree when you wouldn't even let me talk. You have to let me talk to agree that you and I cannot agree. So, no, I'm not going with that phasing. Then I realized I was in a contentious place with this man, which I hate. I would never have a man come to my house and ruin the sereneness of my house if we can't. And I've had healthy conversations about the universe. And I love people that are so much smarter than me, that does the research. But an ignorant man is just an ignorant man hoping to come across smart. So then I fixed him because I was still eating, right? Nothing pulls me from my food. Oh, let me tell you, I had this something called a Greek pizza with feta cheese. Oh my God, I got some to eat for lunch today. Oh my God, it was so good. So I'm still eating and I decide to shut down. The food is much more important to the conversation. Kat, how stupid can you be? You seriously aren't trying to date. You want somebody to hear you. And people think, a lot of women think arguing is love. Oh, we had an argument today. Stop. You've just ruined the relationship. He may not know you ruined the relationship, but the energy knows. Try not to argue. That is not love. Like people are, oh, I can't wait till we have our first argument. Oh, you could wait. You could wait because the argument shows another person. You don't want to see that other person if they don't have the right skills. And you will see how much somebody loves you in an argument. I promise you. You will see if a man loves you. Because if he comes out his face, he doesn't love you. Y'all can make up if you want. The minute he comes out his face, he knows you have no boundaries. So the next argument is more severe. So, no, I don't argue, right? I need to know who you are as a kind, generous, loving man, or are you making it about yourself? Which is what he did. He made, in any case, I get quiet. I start to eat my pizza, and he continues on. I have no idea what he was saying, right? So at least 10 minutes go by because I'm eating. Like, I don't care. I got to eat my food. When I finally say to him, you know, I didn't hear anything you said. Nothing. I tuned you out and I enjoyed my pizza. And so you just wasted your breath because I have no idea what you said. He went on to his theory about the number nine while I was eating my pizza. I don't listen to ignorant people, so pizza is that's my jam, that's what I'm doing. Then at some point, he kept bringing up chaos. And I said, yeah. I said, you're full of chaos. I see that. Like, you identify with chaos. And he goes, you have to identify with chaos because Lucifer brings chaos. And I'm like, Lucifer? And he goes, well, there's no such thing as Jesus. There's no such thing as God. But there is a Lucifer? That's when my heart beat a skip. And I says, oh, he's not okay. He's like, this is mental illness. This isn't just a problem. This is real. So I decided not to be scared, right? My energy can handle someone that thinks that Lucifer is supreme. So I says, listen, I get why you're full of chaos. You believe that Lucifer is a real thing. I said, chaos brings change. I said, you keep forgetting you're talking to a psychic. So I know chaos magic. I never use it because chaos is a form that will come naturally. And when chaos shows up, it has to end, and change is infinite. So the fact that you believe in chaos and Lucifer as chaos tells me that you like chaos, which is why this is contentious. It's contentious because you think communicating is debatable, is argumentative, arguing. I said, it's not. It's not. I don't know where you got this from. So he gave me this bizarre guy on YouTube at the point where he said something about chaos. And I was like, yeah, you need to find others to listen to. You made this YouTuber your God. I said the best way to grow metaphysically, and he's really smart in the metaphysical world, just crazy. Remember the line? Fine, thin, but his is a little thick, right? So I says, blah 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 blah. I can't. I just want to enjoy my pizza, salad, pizza. It was really good. When he realized I had totally shut down. And so I saw the shift in him to be better. He got real quiet and then his shift changed. I said, I told him, I said, let me tell you something. Look at everyone here. Look at them. Everyone is having a good time, but you. And you dragged me into your ugly. I said, you're inconsiderate. You're unkind and you have no love inside of you. Not love for me. I don't need you to have love for me. I mean, love for yourself so that people could just like you. But you want to fight the world. You want to be debatable. I was like, you're a one man without an audience. I was like, you need to be better because you're too old for this. By the way, he was like 42. I was 20 years older than him. I told him my age right away. I didn't know how old he was. And I was like, how old are you? He's like 42. Interesting. I'm 62. Oh, oh. Older women, they don't bother me. We'll see. Oh, they don't? Okay. He goes, you don't look 62. I'm like, I know. hmm I know. He sounds like Trump. Y'all got to run. I would have ran if my pizza hadn't been done. I want to enjoy my pizza. My neighbors are crazy. I'm not talking to them. I am not talking to my neighbors. I'm not talking to them. I'm done. Um, but just now, oh, they think my birthday is July 8th. Ignorant asses. What's today's date? They think my birthday's July 8th. It's August 8th. Leave me alone. So I'm not talking to them. They are. I need a break. I need a break from these people. I need a break. I need a human break. I need a human direct contact break because folks be crazy in person, right? Okay, so I see the shift in him, and I said, look at everyone. He goes, oh, they're probably talking about Beyonce. I said, who the fuck cares? It's a first date. What is wrong with you? Like I really said that to him. What is wrong with you? Like seriously, you're just mean, right? Okay. So I finished my food, and at this point, I'm willing to pay for my half, right? I'm like, let me pay for half. He says, no, I invited you, I pay. God, I don't want to be obligated to no one, but we're going to honor that manhood in you, right? So we get ready to go. I had to buy some french fries for my neighbor. Why my neighbor was like, John, he's like, where you going? I'm like, downtown. And he goes, I said, do you want anything? I didn't mean from downtown. Like I could stop over at the gas station and get you a soda. No, he decides he wants french fries. And I go, oh, okay. So he gives me $10 to get french fries. We're done. And I told him I got to get french fries for my neighbor. So we went. There's the place that we go to. It's like this restaurant, restaurant, restaurant. Like there's restaurants in a row. My restaurant didn't have french fries. So we went to another restaurant, got the french fries. And I shouldn't have been walking this way. I remember saying, my car is on the other side. We should turn around. And then I looked and I was like, oh, I think we can get out here to myself. But I knew I shouldn't have been walking down. Like, spirit was like, don't walk down. Don't. I got so pissed. So we're walking. And at this stage of the game, he's completely humbled himself, right? And he's quiet. He realized he fucked up. And so we're walking, and I trip. And I got pizza. I got the fries. I got my glasses. And in the air, I go, ooh. I slam to the ground and I slide. Like it felt like some sports event I was in, and I needed to win by slamming on the ground. I felt my knee hit the floor. And all I could think as I was landing in slow motion was, I wish I was in a bikini with a thong. I wish I had that body. Yup. Down I go. I was thinking of Love Island and the bikinis and the bodies, and I was like, oh, I wish. So now I'm on the floor, and I face down, and I'm thinking, I'm just gonna let them call an ambulance. I'm not getting up. No, I'm just gonna let them call an ambulance. So I land on the floor, and I thought, oh, just turn around, Tracy. Don't make them call an ambulance. So I turn around, and I hear a lot of screaming. Like these two girls are screaming, "Oh my God! Oh my God!" I hear him say something. I have no idea what he's saying, and I turn around, and he's like, "Let me help you up. What the fuck else are you gonna do?" Right? In my mind, I'm like, oh. So I reach out my hands, and the motherfucker can't lift me up. I need a man. If I fall, I need a man that could be like, mm, why are you what? So now I'm more dying. At this point, I'm about to lay back down and let them call an ambulance because this is now embarrassing. So the woman comes. woman, this woman comes around. She kind of like push him out the side, and she goes to grab me. And I said, I want you in the back of me. So she goes in the back of me. I said, you come, do it again, do it again, weakling. So between the two of them, the girls, these two girls, were looking at me with such pity. It was just so. She's like, oh my God, are you okay? I was like, I am okay. And they had already picked up the food. I said, I'm so okay. I said, thank you, ladies. I gave them a hug. Security Jen walks over, and I was on the floor when security walks over. And security is showing me this loose piece of stone. And he goes, and I'm in my mind, I'm thinking, should I sue? Should I file a claim? Not sue, but should I file a claim? Like, because the way he did it, he's like, oh my God. I get up and we start walking. And he says to me, just before you fell, I was going to tell you to hold on to me. And I said, and you didn't? Why? And he goes, I was scared. And I says, well, I wish you had, because I had a funny feeling I was going to fall. And he goes, man, I should have said something, because what's that phrase? Hurt dogs don't get fed, or something like that. And I was like, mm-hmm, yep. And you could have saved my life. Because either way, if he had said something, he would have changed the spirit in the moment, right? If he had said something, and if he had said, let me, you know, can I hold your hand? Can I hold on to you? It would have changed the spirit, which would have given me time to readjust emotionally, mentally, physically. Yes or no would have been the answer, but it still would have made that shift occur so that I didn't trip over whatever. Yes, closed mouths don't get fed. That's what he's. Okay, I'm going to go back and I'm going to find out how to file a claim, because the property, I believe, belongs to the island, not the store, because I'll figure it out. I absolutely will file a claim. Thank you. I'll talk to a lawyer and find out if there's an injury claim on the island because there has to be in any case. So last night I'm thinking, let me take some Motrin. I only have migraine Motrin, but fuck it. I'll take anything at this point to stop this, right? Because when I fell this way, face first, and then my knee slammed into the pavement. That's my date. And I knew I was going to fall. I knew it. I just kept saying something's going to happen, but I didn't know what. Why would I fall? It's not a thing. And I knew I shouldn't gone up that alley. Something seemed very ominous in the alley. I should have taken a picture of it because it seemed very ominous, like, don't go, don't go, whatever. So, Kat, I absolutely will file a claim because this is bullshit. Bullshit. So now by this time, he recognizes something, right? He says to me, when you fell, you didn't break your glasses and the food stayed intact. The pizza didn't come out, the french fries didn't come out, and my glasses stayed on my face and I fell head first. And these glasses are very flimsy, right? They're not thick glasses, right? So I say to him, yeah, not thinking what he was thinking, right? And I was like, yeah. He's like, the food never went anywhere. And I was like, yeah. And he goes, you're magical. He goes, now I see it. I was like, how do you mean? He goes, the spirits caught the food. The spirits kept your glasses on. And I was like, yeah, well, my spirits don't play about me. So, yeah. But it's so common for me that I don't see it. So thank you for noticing because now I got to thank them and feed them some coffee or a cigar or something, whatever, because they don't play about me in any case. Now, because he sees what happened is magical, now he is 100% being kind to me, right? So he goes, so last night he texted me and he goes, I really enjoyed my time with you. Sincerely, thank you for pointing out my tendency that I'm truly working on. Because whatever I said to him, other people have said to him. He goes, it's not the first time I hear this. I was like, well, you got to change because this is stupid. So he goes, I appreciate you. He goes, I think I met you. I met you, but that's not what he said. He said, I think I meant you. But he meant, I think I met you to become a better me spiritually. And in becoming a better me, in return, I hope I can help you in some way or form. Interesting. That's kindness to consider, oh, we met, and I believe you helped me to become, I don't know what. And in return, I will always be of gratitude to you. What do you want? I'll give it to you, right? And then he says to himself, Gemini, he goes, I 100% agree. So he goes, I think I met you to become a better me spiritually. And in becoming a better me in return, I hope I can help in some way or form. And then he adds, I 100% agree. So I think one Gemini was talking to another Gemini. Have a beautiful night and sweet dreams. At this point, I got to answer. I go, you too, good health, nighty night. Doesn't stop there. He goes, thank you for the gemstone. Like, oh, I gave him a gemstone because he loves stones. So I gave him a beautiful malachite, which I buy gemstones because I love them. I don't buy them for energy. I have no idea what any of these stones do for me. But if they're pretty, I'm like, I must have it. So I got thousands of gemstones. He got a really nice malachite. So pretty. He goes, thank you again for the gemstone. I am reading how spiritual it is. All stones are spiritual. This morning, I think I'm done, right? He goes, Grand Rising. Hope you are having a beautiful day. You showed me a lot about myself. And I realize I have a lot of me I need to work on that I have been denying. Oh, yeah, I can't do this with you right now. Shut up. Shut up. All right. It was a disaster. I tried. So, Keisha, was it you that texted me last night? Someone texted me last night with a similar name. Let me see. Oh, no. Somebody else texted me last night. And she's like, you know, whatever, whatever. And then she goes, I hope you're having a good time in your date. And I was like, it's a disaster. No, there is no makeout session. And I want to make out with a metaphysical man, right? Because they would do it well. Like an ordinary man, no. A metaphysical man, you're going to feel things. So, no. Once he showed me how early on he's crazy, no. I didn't get my chance to make out. And I wanted to. I was thinking that I would, a metaphysical man, I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. I will chow down. No. A crazy man, uh-uh. Uh-uh. Period, point blank. Oh, that was you? Nikista was asking something, and I was like, yeah, bye bye. I just answered real quickly because that was at the point where I had shut down. When you were texting me, I was shut down. So I'll text anybody now. And then she goes, I think she said, I hope your date went well. And I said, I'm in it right now, and it's a disaster. Oh, man. And then the pharma guy, I'm going to call him the pharma guy because he has not authorized me for y'all to meet him. The very prominent man, and before I went out on a date, I was helping him sell fish. He goes away, gets this amazing salmon from somewhere, I don't know where, in um, in another state, and then he is literally he'll be gone. Last time he went on a Thursday, he was on a Wednesday, he was back by Friday, right? So I'm in his office after farming. Oh, by the way, there's this Frankfurter place here. So good. So, I mean, so good. You know, a native New Yorker, we love us a good street Frankfurter. Like, we will do it. I don't know how y'all do it since COVID, because old boy never washed his hands when I was growing up. It wasn't a thing. Like, washing your hands. Just give me 2 francs. Put some sauerkraut, a little mustard. Give me. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Give me. Do you wash your hands? Where do you wash your hands? Give me my Frankfurter. You never died from the Frankfurter man. You never caught a disease, a fungus in your mouth, nothing. I don't know if they exist anymore. In any case, I go to eat, and the farmer man is not showing up because he had something else he wanted me to. I had the best Saturday yesterday, and I still got readings done. See, you could have a good time, still do readings, blah blah. Okay, so I go to his office instead, and I help him with the fish, which is nice to see his clients how much they'll pay for a big slab of salmon. It's crazy, right? When Mr. Farmer Man says, if you get a woman under 40, she's trainable. If you get a woman over 40, she's established, she knows what she wants, and she can do without a man. And I was like, that's so true. I was like, yeah, that's true. Any woman over 40 is not to be taken down. She's to be enjoyed, dinner, go home. And I was like, right. In any case. Hi, Leanne Thomas. How are you? How are you, sweetie? So then I said to the guy, yes, isn't that true? I never really thought about it. And I said to Mr. Farmer Man, I said, that is so true because I'm at that stage where I don't want to relearn anything. I don't want to be re-educated. I don't want to figure out your fucking mother problems. Like, nigga, stop. I'm here to embrace a peaceful life. That's all I want, is a peaceful life. So please don't add drama. Please don't pull out the violin about your pathetic life that you still could not maturate out of. Like, unless you ask me my history first, don't tell me your history if we're on a date. If you're trying to date. My neighbor here, I have a neighbor, Mr. George. I don't talk about him much. His son comes practically every year. So his son was staying a little longer, came without his wife. So there was more graciousness in getting to know the neighbors. This son's been coming for years, but he never met this neighbor, never met that neighbor. Like, he meets everybody. He's very easy breezy. And so I was sitting outside, and he was just leaving his dad's house. And we had a little talk about nothing. And then it got so fucking deep. It got so deep. I mean, deep, deep, deep. Now, he showed me something. He has a regular 9 to 5, but he's retired now. And so he showed me some artwork and these fertility dolls. And I said, huh? And he goes, let me show you. So he showed me these fertility dolls. And I said, what? And then he explained it. And then we went on to names, like how all his children have, I think he said they have African names. And then he showed me the connection, how innocently he chose African names, but there's a similar name somewhere here and somewhere there. And he goes, I didn't know I was doing it innocently. So I was like, oh my God, this guy is amazing. So when he showed me his African fertility dolls, I said to him, I said, I know people that are having fertility issues. I said, would you give me the picture? This is him now. He's getting ready to leave his daddy. I said, would you give me the picture, and would you allow me to use the picture to send to women that are having trouble? So he does, and then he sends me like this whole history of the name of the fertility dolls, what to. I was like, thank you, Jesus. And if you hear his story, oh my God, he has an amazing story. Hi, Kevin. Down here.
Hello, man.
Hi.
You good?
I'm doing good. Have safe travels today. You're welcome. Nice to meet you, and thank you for all that information.
Yeah, I'll keep you updated. I send you something every now and then, a little visual image.
Please do. And when you come back, you got to bring me a real piece of
I
art.
will. I will. And um, I'll bring you something to read. Some
Okay.
reading material.
Oh, you could send it to me.
No. Yeah, I could.
Yeah.
But one way or the other, you'll get
What's your dad's number? Is
it.
he?
50, apartment 50.
Well, I'm one less.
You're four. Yeah. You're 4'9".
Yes.
I have some reading material for you.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Thank you. Enjoy your trip home. So he tells me a story about his life. I'm just sitting outside, just like, investing in the sun, just sitting down. And he comes out of his dad's house and he tells me this whole story about his dad and himself and his mom and how he wound up in foster care until 10. His father had been paying the foster care bill because of human resources, but no one thought to say to the dad, why pay us this bill? Do you want your child? Until he got rebellious and too big and too angry and too smart. And then they said to the dad, hey, do you want your child back? They were going to keep him for infinity and take the dad's money until he got too out of control. And so they contacted dad, and the dad said, "Sure, I'll take him." And the dad's new wife didn't have any children, so they took him from age 10. And then at some point, his dad relocated. This is all in London. His dad relocated, and his dad said, so now I think like he's on his own. He's 24, something like that. And they relocate, and now he's in London by himself, and he has to once again reacclimate to his life, right? Highly educated man, married an educated woman, raised educated children. So this foster care system that he came out of, there are success stories, as there should be. I would expect nothing less but success stories, right? Ironically, I go on his date and he has a very similar story. And I say to myself, what are the odds that you meet up with somebody on the same, let me see, Saturday? I talked to this guy Saturday, the Kevin, the son. And this one was on Sunday. I said, what are the odds that you hear a story of foster care? I was like, if this guy made it through, it's ironic. And this guy must have made it through too. This guy did not make it through. And then some point, the guy I dated, it's at the end of the date. And he says, I says, well, I know you're a Gemini, and Geminis they like to debate, like that's who they are. I said, but I still didn't appreciate debating on a first date. And I said, you really need to consider that the world is not wrapped around you. So then he goes, what's your sign? And I go, Leo, which I had mentioned, but he forgot. I go, Leo. And then it dawned on me. I said, have you dated Leos? And he goes, yes, I'm drawn to Leos. He said, oh. I said, I bet you lost every argument with the Leo woman. Don't be drawn to them. You're drawn to the arguing side of that person. You need to stay away from Leos. Oh, have you? Leanne goes, I'm great. I've been taking your advice about reading. Yay! Mm-mm. Good advice. Mm-mm. Spirit never lies. Mm-mm-mm. All right. Hi, Phoenix Rising. In any case, I'm so over myself. I'm so over this date. Hi, Incognito. I want peace in my life. And I'm always trying to manifest love, right? So I find it interesting that I have a plethora of people interested in me, right? My light shines. Like, I know who I am. My light shines. People are like, right? I just really need to manifest a simple, healthy man. I just want somebody that wants to have coffee with me, go to the movies with me, and I'd love if they could talk metaphysical, like, but from your perspective. I don't want people, I want somebody that could teach me what I did not invest in. So I want them to realize, to say, oh, I got this video. You got to watch this video. Take a look at it. So I could be like, oh my God, this is my jam. Thank you for sending me this video and enlightening me. Because if I find someone that enlightens me, then I get to push it out to the world and enlighten all of you too. Team Leo. Oh, Michelle. Michelle, you're in trouble, girl. Is it true that Claudia is suing you? Is it true? Michelle's a Leo. Oh, Lord. I don't know if Claudia's going to win if you're a Leo child, because we are fighters. Like, I don't know if Claudia's going to win. I'm going to do a reading on you. I might do it tonight, though, because I'm tired. Yes, same, Tracy. I want that for us. Yeah. Do you guys want me to do a reading on Michelle right now? No one really asked a good question. Michelle, is it true that she's suing you, first of all? Let me know that. Or is it just something that I think she has a plethora of people that would take up her case, whether they win or lose, and I don't think she would have to pay them. So I really want to see if Claudia's career is 100% over, because you did kind of say some mean things, Claudia. All right. Michelle goes, hey, friend, no, Claudia just wants to be in a. There goes that Leo mouth. There goes that Leo mouth. What I do want to say to you, because I was going to say this in the reading anyway, Michelle, really align yourself with language that even if sued, you win, right? Even if sued, you win. So align yourself with rhetoric that all roads lead to Rome, right? It's like, I didn't say that. Her husband said that. I repeated what her husband said. You see what I mean? So in the reading, in the YouTube essence of yourself, make sure that you clarify. Well, I hear she's a colorist. I didn't say it. Her husband said it. Oh my God. Michelle's not backing down, y'all. Michelle's not backing down. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So, do you want me to do the reading, Michelle? Let me know. Oh my God. If this woman is a Leo, good luck. What is Claudia? Claudia has to be a money sign. Claudia Jordan birthday. I mean, she does kind of remind. Oh, she's a fire sign. Oh, let the fire begin. Let the fire match happen. Um, she does a little remind me of Drake, though. So, and by the way, if Drake can't sue Kendrick, how can she sue you, right? She didn't lose her career because of you. She lost her career because of a game that was being played between the two men, and she knew about the game. But she didn't lose the career because of Michelle ATL. Sorry. She didn't lose her career when you called her a colorist. That's not what happened. That wasn't her demise. Oh, my world is crossing over to YouTubers now. Lord have mercy. I said that. I said it. Okay. I said I'm going to start doing YouTubers. I had no idea. Mr. George has an amazing son. Amazing. Amazing, amazing son. Okay, so I didn't want to say anything in front of him. I'm going to take the picture of the doll, and there's a woman that I know that makes dolls, and I'm going to have her recreate the doll and send it to me. And then I'm going to put some herbs inside the doll for fertility, and whoever wants the doll baby can have it. And I'll give you some other instructions on how to handle the doll. All right. Will Michelle be sued? Will Michelle? By the way, ATL Brown. By the way, my last name is Brown. Any relation? Do you have any connection to anybody in New York? Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Michelle. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Michelle is your child. She is your love. She is your beloved. Please, I will make sure you get a doll, Cat. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Michelle is your child. She is your love. She is your beloved. Please, Father God, authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 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 So since Michelle is on, I put my hand, my energetic field to the screen. So, but that's only because I knew she was on, right? When you do an in-person reading with me, my hand goes to the screen. All right, let's begin. The Hermit. The Hermit. don't know, Michelle. I think you could wind up getting more secrets about Claudia. There might be more secrets to come. I'm also getting that you do have third eye energy, so you're not that far removed from what I do. Like, you use the energy of internal spirit. Don't get blocked in. Don't get blocked in, and don't be fearful. Like, this is getting blocked in, right? Like, you're much more powerful than anyone knows, right? That light tells me you have a lot of spiritual power. I'm also getting there's a bag of tricks here, right? Now, the disrobing has everything to do with it's something like you haven't seen nothing yet. So I think you're in your growth stage of your career. I think you've made it, but I think you're going um, to succeed at. I mean, I think that if you want, my nails are so dirty. I think if you want, you could probably reach the level of Tasha K. But don't do it her way, right? Remember that the world is changing and the world is changing for the better good. Make sure you capture the better good of the world changing, right? But I think your career, I feel like there's more that you want to do, more than, what you're doing right now. I feel like you have ideas, and I want to be able to say, I want to call it a bag of tricks, right? And the disrobement has everything to do with, oh, you guys didn't know. You really did not know. This is really me. I get a Queen of Pentacles here. This could be someone that's willing to work with you. Money for any new venture will be given. The plethora of it comes after it's well established. I don't know. I feel like there's a secret or something. Are you holding on to something? Um, Michelle, do you have like a bombshell that you are holding on to? Or you might get a bombshell. Maybe the bombshell could come from this person. You've been there already. You're halfway retired. How old are you? Well, there's another place for you to go. I don't think you're finished. So remember that. I don't think you are at your end. There might be a trip that you need to take. Be very, very defensive. Protect your position. Go ahead and be defensive. I don't know. I'm getting that you're magical, so I would be really surprised if people actually could touch you, right? Um, but stay defensive because it does feel like somebody wants to blow your house down. So stay defensive. I'm just wondering if Claudia is all talk. Like, is she going to look good if she takes you down? I get the devil card. I'm doing fine, Kenneth. How are you? Oh, you're good. I get the devil card, and the devil card could come in the form of so many things. Somebody's been arrested, somebody's done drugs, alcohol. Like, there's just something there that gets unmasked, right? The like the face has to come off. Like, there's a real face there, right? Now, I don't know about what you call halfway retirement because I don't know what that means, but there's a new stage of development and it falls in my hopes and fears. And I feel like it could fall in three different arenas. But I also think it's fun. So I don't know how long you've been doing this. I just discovered you after, how did your name come? Sherelle brought your name up. With Candy Moore's crap, right? Which Kenya hates you too, Michelle. You know that. Or you hate her or something. Like there's some Atlanta crap going on. But if Kenya hates you, why did she invite you to her salon? And the uninvite had everything to do with knowing she had to uninvite you because she was having stuff on display. And she already knew you couldn't be trusted to not say anything. Oh, since 2007. Okay. I love that. You've been out there for a while. What in the hell were you blogging about in 2007? Okay, I'm over it. My point to you is everybody make a wish. It's 11:11. Let me stop and make a wish too, child. Okay. My point to you is you are not done. I don't know what half retirement means. I feel like there's a shift coming for you, but the shift is going to be fun. All right. So it comes in three different forms, which is why you get the Empress. It's going to be fulfilling. And the ships are coming in what? Three different forms. So, and it's coming in faster than you realize. I think what's happening right now is that Kenya and Claudia are helping instead of hurting. So I want to tell you to seize the moment. Seize the moment. And if there are things out there that you've been thinking about, I can't imagine what it could be. Um, just do it. Just do it. Like the world is your oyster. Just do it. And I literally mean that. But you're a Leo, right? Okay. We don't fall too far. All right. There is a fire brewing back here, and I did do the Leo reading for July, and the tower did show up, but it didn't really look like it had a big impact on our lives, right? Yes, that's what I think I'm trying to say. The Empress means to be fulfilled, right? It's not going to be about working. It's going to be about having fun. Could involve travel. I'm actually wondering if it could involve public speaking. I don't know if that would be fun to you, but it could be what you're doing right now plus other things. But I also want to tell you at this stage in the game, you don't have to put the energy in. You are what you are. So you don't have to put in the work. People just want to hear you. They just want to hear you talk. So learn to just communicate without the modality that you've been using since 2007. So I keep getting podcasts, but I don't know if that's your jam. But I just feel like podcasting could be part of, oh, Michelle's talking. And it doesn't have to be a visual. But I'm also getting travel. I'm also getting travel. So I don't know if you're supposed to be combining, people following you as you go on trips. It's just something different, yet within the same modality that you developed. You're not going to lose your people. You're going to get more people because Michelle grew, changed, um, organized her thoughts better for your greater good. You're tired. Okay. You're spiritually tired because you keep dealing with low vibrational celebrities. So that means a shift has to come. If you're going to deal with these low vibrational celebrities, and they are low vibrational, you got to do it from Bali, Switzerland. Like you got to do it from a place and then still show us. This is Switzerland. I'm eating this. This is the mountain of I don't know. And in an hour, I will be doing, you know, Kenya Moore hair care. Am I making sense? Oh, 821. 821. That's Melissa Burton's birthday as well. 821. All right. But be careful with the word retirement because I think you may retire this lifestyle. I think be open to other things that are coming along. Are you in a relationship? Because I get a resounding yes for a healthy relationship, and he may not be in Atlanta unless, I don't know, unless he's African, and a lot of Africans do relocate to Atlanta. So, are you in a relationship? I don't want to make you out to, I don't want to make your relationship scared if I see a man coming to you, but it's a relationship, so I don't know. I get a resounding yes, go for it. I don't know. I don't know if I kind of see you in Africa a little bit too. Have you ever been to Africa? Bottom line is you answer when you can. The bottom line is Claudia is just trying to handcuff you. She's trying to handcuff you. And the reason why she's trying to handcuff you is because personally she has screwed up. She's at the end of her road, right? 2024 is what? Revelations. So, except for Foxo, which is not our jam, right? Wendy was demised under the Fox channel. Claudia lost her job under Foxo. Like, do they really like people of color? And it doesn't matter if she thinks she's half white. They see her as a person of color. So, is she at the end of like it's almost like she tried everything and it didn't work, and now she's mad, but she's going to be mad at a blogger? No, no. By the way, I definitely don't see her winning, and I really question whether or not she's going to sue. I think it's a threat, and I think if she ultimately sues, do not hire a lawyer. You don't need a lawyer. You just bring the videotape to the judge and submit it and let the chips fall where they may. I don't think you need a lawyer. I don't think you should be spending your YouTube dollars on her bullshit. Ah, look at you with the boy 821. Um, Listen, she's sneaky. She's actually worried about her finances. So I'm getting that she's a little broke. And I'm wondering if she has mental capability. Like she sounds like she's of sound mind, but this card tells me she may not be. So you might be dealing with an angry woman that has lost her mind. I do get the tower, right? I don't like receiving the tower, but I get the tower. When I looked at this card, I kind of saw Claudia, even though this is a Queen of Swords. I saw being strangled and unable to move. And then I get the tower. So because it's next to this woman, I question whether or not it's you. I believe it might be this person, which I saw as Claudia Jordan. definitely a relationship coming through. You didn't answer me. I have an attorney already. Okay, so already keep him. You didn't answer me about your relationship. If you're in a relationship, I feel like somebody's going to come along and disrupt that. But, Michelle, whatever this conflict is with Claudia, use it to your advantage. You could make yourself much more powerful with this drama that Claudia is bringing. And it won't look good. And you can win based upon the drama that she's bringing. So make sure you always tell the public what stage you're at in your lawsuit. Make her look stupid. You'll be fine. Um, she's going to put out a monetary amount, but in the end, can you countersue? Because if you countersue, you might get money from her. But I definitely think everything about you is changing. Oh, you've already been sued. Okay. But can I tell you why you've always won? Because they're public. It's already out there. They're public. Um, I'm dating, not married. Oh, is he an African? Tell me if he's an African. Because what I got for Leo reading in July is that somebody was going to have an affair. So there might be another guy come along. Be open because there might be somebody else come along. I would say because of the tower, right? Because of the tower, I definitely would not sleep with anyone, right? Nene says Michelle is the GOAT and deserves to enter a new happy phase. She will. I'm not worried about it. She's a Leo. Oh, Michelle. Oh, Michelle. Oh, Michelle. Michelle got a Leo mouth. This is not good. This is not good, Claudia. Michelle's like, make her look stupid? That's not hard. That's not hard. Thank you, Nene baby. Michelle Tracy is also the GOAT. Listen to her advice. Thanks, Nene baby. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I don't see this turning bad with Claudia. I do. The only thing, and the only reason I can bring it up is because it's in the Leo reading for July. If you're in a relationship, somebody might come along and disrupt that. That ain't got nothing to do with Claudia. Just remember, this just hit me. Don't let Claudia send you something to disrupt you, make you look bad, have somebody come along and swoon you, and then get video of you. Because I feel like Claudia could send someone your way. So I'm going to say this. If you got somebody, just hang on to them for a while. Don't let anybody else in. All right? Aw, look at Nene, baby. I follow you both for years. Aw, thank you. All right, let's get a final outcome here. Because this is kind of like a live reading, I'm just going to use a better card. Thanks for the reading. You're welcome. By the way, you're going to be fine. It's time to execute new Michelle. I don't know what that looks like, but there's at least 3 more things, or Michelle as you are now, and 2 more things. This is your time. Get it. Embrace it. and have fun. Don't get burnt out anymore. You're just dealing with low vibrational um, celebrities. They're terrible. I mean, low vibrational, except Kendrick Lamar. He's amazing. All right, Michelle, show me the final outcome card. I don't know why this hit me all of a sudden. Forgiveness and understanding. Hmm. Let's see. I'm going to read the extended message. Understanding why others have committed certain acts on you, or understanding your bad decisions, isn't easy. It's important to know that you are always doing the best you can with the information and the tools that you have. And the more you learn in life, the greater your capacity to make choices from a space of love. When this card shows up for you, it's because angels see you worthy of fulfilling and exciting experiences. When you are dancing with the energy of forgiveness, you are on the verge of a miracle. This isn't a time to be weighted down by your past, but a time to see beyond it. So, Claudia, we forgive you for being a colorist. Like, I don't know if we could change you. We forgive you that you spoke out loud and that your husband posted it. We forgive you. I'm not speaking for Michelle. I'm looking at you side eye. Like, I want to like you, but you make it very hard. You make it very hard. So, at this stage of the game, Claudia, you're on your own. And it's time to find a spiritual place and go off. Go off and find a spiritual place, because I don't believe there's space in the entertainment world for you anymore. If Fox doesn't want you, how will BET want you? Think about it. It's time to move on. It's time to take yourself and find new Claudia. But new Claudia may not be in the entertainment business anymore. At this level, you are lashing out because this is the last stage. This is it. So you're clawing out at Michelle to try not to look like the victim, right? I'm the victim. Michelle did this to me. Claudia, you have always done this to yourself. I wish you well. Hmm. Boop. All right, guys. No, you rewatch it, Kenneth. Hi, Paula. Yes, at Michelle, ATLien Brown, the blog goddess, keeping them Perez. Claudia, I think I got some of your people on, Michelle. Claudia mad at Michelle because she got her number. Claudia can't pull the wool over her. Michelle sees Claudia for who she is. Yes. But also, she kind of reminds me like of the life of P. Diddy, right? She's not like P. Diddy, so don't take it wrong, Claudia. But it's just over. And P. Diddy is clawing at survival, but he has to drown. And we're gonna watch him drown. Claudia, you're at the final stage. Now, you don't have to drown. You can go away, reinvest in new Claudia, and that doesn't mean show up next month. We might see you in 5 years. There's just something better you need to be. Sorry. And I can't help you get there because you're so busy thinking that everyone else is your problem that you can't see yourself. So that means you're going to be left to the universe taking care of how you change. And the universe can be mean. All right. I felt bad for Claudia after the Funky Geneva interview. I need to watch this from the beginning. Kenneth, send me the Funky Geneva. Funky Geneva? Well, yeah, Funky Geneva is such a wild card, right? That I kind of always have some hard time trusting the wildness in people. But send me that interview. I'd love to see what he said. Why isn't she going after Funky Geneva? Oh, look at this, Michelle. Good morning, Tracy and Chad. I will catch the replay. Michelle will prevail. I got your fans here, child. All right, everyone. I did my job. Thank you, Michelle, for letting me do this. Appreciate you. Now, let me tell you something. I will never take down another Leo. Never. Y'all don't understand Leos. I support Leos to the end. And I did not know she was a Leo. But I'm just saying. All right. Love you all. Call me for your own personal reading, 213-458-7408. Where is it? Where is it? 213-458-7408. Just text me, you get the information, and you get a live Zoom link, FaceTime, IG video phone call, WhatsApp video phone call, Messenger video phone call. I can do readings every which way that social media lets me. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, Kenneth. Oh, yeah. That meeting with Carlos King was not helpful to Claudia at all. Some people don't realize. Sometimes they just need to shut up. Nope, that was not a good interview. All right, I love you all. Take it easy. Bye. The only thing is that Michelle can use some of those interviews to her advantage, to throw it back at her.
Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to